I keep this nice and short and as unedited as possible because I'm filming this the day before it comes out because I'm a scholar. I've been really busy. Homework has been really just like, because finals are coming and I've been not doing my homework because I've been watching this wonderful musical that I'm going to make a whole video about later because it's truly filled my life with so much joy. But now we're going to talk about what's been taking away this joy. The musical. We've had opening night. Opening night was last Friday. And we had another show on Saturday. And we have our last two shows. Bless. This Thursday, the day it comes out, and the Friday following. And those are the days that we get evaluated for like this big like statewide competition between all like the high schools to be like who has the best musical. Spoiler alert, it's not us. I feel like actually this year we may be able to like snag a nomination for something. I don't think we'll win anything. I don't think we're that good. I'd be really shocked if we did. I don't feel like it's out of the realm of possibility, but I feel like the likelihood is very low because we're not good. But there's like good elements to our show, if that makes sense. But opening night, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. This is like what my mom said, like, I've talked about the musical I did last year. It was a shit show. It was really, really bad. And my mom's like, and I think everyone agrees that this show is so much better than last year. But like, since last year, like, set the bar so far down, I don't think that's saying a lot. You know? It's just, it's not good. My mother could like, calling it not bad, but then I correct her, I'm like, it's not good either. It's like, not bad does not mean good. It just means not bad. It's like, it's not that good of a show. There are so many people that just, it's not that they're necessarily not talented. They're just incompetent. And incompetent does not mean stupid. I've looked it up specifically. It means not possessing the skills to do something successfully. You're not stupid, you're just incompetent. It's like, you can't do this. It's really upsetting. Because we literally had to have a choreographer come in today to reteach us a bunch of things because people were just so bad. It's really upsetting. But we should be fine. I don't really care because I know that I'm gonna do my best. Kind of, I don't know. My mom brought up the whole fact that my song is like, but that's just because my singing ability is like, I'm not a singer. I would like to get to the point where I can call myself a singer, at least on a resume, but like, I'm not at that point yet, and I can recognize that. And I think my vocal coach and my director have also recognized that, but they don't want to hurt my feelings or something, because whenever I like sing some of my lines instead of like sing it, they're always encouraging me to do that. And I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I can tell what that means. It's like, yes, I get it. I'm not a good singer, so you want to push me away from singing as much as possible. I get that. But like, at least tell that to my face, you know? I'm not an idiot, but it's whatever. I like my number. I like my character because I made her fun. I turned Ada Pearl from like, I don't even know what her character was supposed to be. Her character is weird, but I made her weirder. I turned her from like this like magician character, I don't even know how to describe her, to a bisexual drag queen who only speaks in memes. Not only, but like she brings up a lot of memes because she's funny and she's really funny. I made her really funny because that's like my one skill. I told this to my mom. My mom's like, you have other skills, like academics. I'm like, that's not a skill, that's a talent. A skill is something you have to work for. Talent is something that comes naturally. Like, academics just come naturally. I had to work to be funny. So, my only skill is comedy and being funny. So, I worked really hard to, like, make jokes, land, and say jokes properly. I am, like, knock on wood, trying to figure out how to do some sort of stand-up because I love stand-up so much. I don't know what it is about it, but I love stand-up. And we have a talent show coming up, and I'm very much heavily decided whether or not I should do a stand-up thing for that. But I don't think I'm that funny. That's the thing. Because I think I'm funny to myself, but my sense of humor is very different from the general audience of teenagers. And that's who I'm going to be performing for, so that's really like the determining factor. Like, I'm funny to me and my group of friends, but am I funny to the general masses? I feel like I would even be like funnier to adults than I would be to teenagers because I can't relate to them. They're so weird. I don't understand them. I've gotten off track. I'm very sidetracked, but like the musical, it's not, the thing is, it's not like there are glaringly bad moments. It's just overall subpar. It's like my mom said, it's like there's nothing that stands out because it's all the general level of like not good. It's like no one is particularly bad, but that's because no one's particularly good to make anyone look bad. And that's what's really upsetting me, because I want to be a part of a show that's good. I don't want to be a part of a show that's bad. But I'm stuck in this dilemma where I cannot quit, otherwise I will fail this class. I don't fail classes. I am a 4.0 GPA student. I do not play those games. So that's not an option. But I have 2 days left, and I'm so happy because I just want this to be done, because I talked about her before. I'm going to continue to call her Blonde Bitch because I am too lazy to come up with another name for her. But she decided to eat lunch with me and my friends, which she like 1 out of 100 times does. She like never does. And she's sitting there and we're talking about the musical, and my friend brought up how she would only come back to do the musical if we did a Harry Potter musical or High School Musical. And I'm like, and I bring up this every time everyone says that like they want to do High School Musical. The musical version of High School Musical is not good. It's not good at all. The movie version, very good. The actual musical version of High School Musical is awful because they don't use any of the same songs. Like, and those are the songs that people know and like. Like, I get that they probably couldn't get like the rights or whatever, but like if you can't get the songs from the movie, then the musical's not that good. And it's just, But I brought up that fact, and then I brought up, we can't do something that we would like because we would ruin it. Because literally, we don't do anything that well. And it's like awful, and it's just, ugh. Like, we ruin really every show that we do. I don't think we've done a good show. I think the only decent show we've done was The Odd Couple, which was the first show I did. And everything's been downhill from there, so really, I don't think that's the best sign. But then this blonde bitch wants to butt in and be like, what are you talking about, ruin everything we've done? Like, we keep doing shows and we keep getting better, we keep improving. And I'm like, okay. I was really done with patience at this point because I was really tired. I'm always really tired, but this day I was like exponentially tired, and my friend wasn't there who I wanted to talk to during lunch because she has her own life, but she wasn't there. So I was already just like, not having it. And I didn't have the patience to deal with her. I rarely have the patience to deal with her. But she wanted to say that, and I was like, okay. And then she wanted to go on this whole speech about how, like, we do good shows and we, like, try our hardest. And, like, she brought up the thing that I hate every time someone brings it up. It's like, it's not a Broadway show. We're not at the level of this, like, prestigious theater that we have in our city. Like, we're not that level, but we're good. And I'm like, agree to disagree. And then she wants to continue talking and be like, wow, I was just trying to like give this great pep talk and just like bring everyone up. I don't know what you have like against all this. It's like, we do really good. I'm like, agree to disagree. Like, I don't want to have this conversation because I have my very strong opinions and I'm not going to change them because nothing that anyone can tell me is going to make me believe that we put on a good show. Like, even if we somehow won like all the awards from this like judging panel, which we will not, because we're awful, like, I will still not believe we put on a good show. I will just believe that some fluke incident happened where every other show had all of their understudies that never practiced any of their lines or something, because I cannot believe, because I've seen what we do. I have seen the people within our cast, and I've seen everything that goes on behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. I've seen everything that goes into the show, and it is not a good show. It's not a bad show, but it's not a good show. Like last year, that was a bad show. This isn't a bad show, it's just not good. It's like if last year was like a 3, this year would be like a 5. Like, it's better, but you're still not passing. It's still an E. Like, you're not doing well. So that was really annoying. I was very done with her with that. And then literally right after she says that, like a few minutes later, her and then another person in the cast, she was like really adamant about how well we do, and their friend, who was also there for some reason, who's also in the musical, they just decided to casually leave. I know for a fact that they left to go talk shit about me. I don't care though, because I don't like them. I will never have to see them after this year. I'm going to a different school next year. Bless bless, I'm going to a different school, I never have to see them again. So I don't care about continuing relationships like this. Like, I will work fine with them professionally, because I'm not a child unlike them. I don't keep grudges onto the stage like they do. So if we end up working together in like the fall play, I'm fine with that. But outside of that, I do not care to be friends with them. They are not interesting or kind or like functioning enough people for me to spend my time with them. Like, they are so immature and boring. They're so boring. And they try so desperately to get attention by being interesting, but they're just so boring. And I don't care about them at all. I really just don't. So I'm very much done having to be nice to them. Like, I will be civil. I'm not going to go out of my way to be mean to them. Like what I did, it's like, agree to disagree. I don't want to have this conversation. I will continue to do that, but I'm not going to be nice to them. I'm not going to go out of my way to do anything for them, because I'm like, I don't like you. I don't have time. I'm a busy person. I don't have time to like juggle being nice to people who I don't care about, you know? You gotta get to that point in your life. But I just want the show to be over. I'm so upset. I have to miss seeing this musical that I really love on Friday, because I was showed to perform, and I just don't want to be there. Because I would much rather go watch that show than be in this show. Because it's just, I'm not going to talk about it, because I need a full video dedicated to how much I love it. But I love that show. And hopefully all goes well. I know that finals are coming. I don't know exactly when they're coming, but I know that they're soon. And I can just feel it, because we're just getting so much more homework. I have a math test this Friday. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. I can just know it's not going to go well. Because math is hard. Life is hard. Not the funnest. But we're having a Sherlock unit. We started our Sherlock unit in language arts, and that's really fun. And we're going to watch the Renner Batch Falls in class. And I've warned everyone that I'm going to cry, because I am going to cry, because that episode's so sad. But I'm excited, because we're reading the stories. And as a person who owns the whole Sherlock Holmes collection and has read all the stories, this is very fun for me. That's really the only class that I like. And I think you could see that by my grades in that class. I have over 100% in that class, because it's my favorite class. It's filled with people who do not play games. They're there to do the work. And it's an interesting class. It's the only humanities class that I have. Like, when you sign up for your, like, academy, that's, like a specific, I was gonna say genre, subject-centered thing. Like, humanities is, like, the arts. You're supposed to have, like, classes involved around that. You're supposed to have, like, your electives centered around it, but I already take, like, theater. I've been taking theater, so it's not, like, anything different. But I was supposed to have European history. Don't have that, because everyone just takes regular human geography now, which is boring. So really, this is the only humanities class that I have, and it's so fun. I love it so much. Like, the video that I posted of the 10 laughs of my painting, that was for that class, and now it's hung on the wall. And not because it's particularly good, just because it's like, oh wow, look at what Sam did. Because I'm always going above and beyond, because I am that bitch. There's nothing wrong with being that bitch, you know? That bitch is important. That bitch is necessary. To, like, keep everything going. But I don't really know what else to say, because I don't, like, the musical is so unremarkably plain that I have nothing to say about it. It's like, so, it's not like exponentially bad, but it's not good either. Like, there's nothing to say. I don't know. I just really dislike being there. I really don't want to do it. 2 more shows though, 2 more shows, and I never have to do this again. It's like, I was trying to eat. Fucking,